succeed further than where you are, they want you to remain within the capsule that they perceive you as. And once you go beyond that perception, that's when they begin to hate you. That's reality. A lot of us don't understand that because slavery has put us in this mindset that we can only achieve certain things within these certain parameters, and that's not possible. That's not truth. You can't call yourself God. Black man, black woman is God, black man is God, and you only set certain goals for yourself. The goals you set for yourself is based upon the perception you have of yourself and the amount of confidence you have of yourself. If you see yourself as doing great things, you have to find ways to start a plan to get those things to be put in place. Otherwise, they'll just be ideas and they'll just be dreams, and those dreams won't go anywhere at all. That's where we're headed, and I think that when I say we, I'm talking about myself, as well as my girlfriend, mate, Brittany Kilgore. Shout out to her. But that's really what it's all about. It's about being able to create your own expectations and just live. One thing that we don't do as blacks, we don't live. We're constantly looking over our shoulders. We're constantly worrying about what this person thinks and did I do this? Did I do that? Did were you impressed with what I said? How I taught that class? And how I lived it? Because you can't live your life trying to impress individuals. It doesn't make any sense to do that. So it's all about yourself. It's all about, because true freedom, Nina Simone said this, true freedom is to have no fear. And a lot of it comes down to us most of us live through fear. We have our actions through fear. We don't have our actions through love of ourselves. We say we love ourselves, but then when it's like, well, can you do this? Can you do that? Well, I don't think that's a good idea because I'm worried about, we don't really want to admit it, but we are most of the time worried about what other people think of us. And we don't really want to admit that's really what it is. It's okay for someone to not like you anymore. Who cares? A lot of people don't like me because I just choose to do my own thing. I just choose to just educate black people. I'm not in the NAWAPI organization anymore, but my science will always be NAWAPI. That's how I, learn to. That's principles within it is an applied science, but that does not necessarily mean that I'm not for black liberation. I'm for black liberation. Period. I'm not for a NAWAPI organization liberation. I'm for black people as a whole. That's who I am. That's what I choose to do. I don't live my life to please other individuals. That's crazy. You will always be unhappy because you can never really please anybody. And when these individuals have learned that you're living your life to please them, guess what? They will not even respect you anyway. And they really could care less what you're trying to do. So it all comes down to you and how you feel truly about yourself is when you can really say that you're truly liberated. And once you can really have peace within yourself, then you can really work on helping other people. Because the first enemy, as Professor James Smalls, I heard him say very recently, the first enemy we have to defeat as black people is the enemy within ourselves. We're really worried about the white man so much that we forget that we got a little white man in us in so many different ways, especially with fear. He's implanted fear in us. It's like an invisible plantation that we refuse to get off. And I, for me, don't want to live in fear anymore. And I'm learning day by day to have no fear of anything or anyone ever. It's crazy. I would rather just be able to teach my people rather than, I'm not interested in creating organizations, but I will write books. I'm in the process of writing a book right now. And I have no reason to try to do anything to try to please other individuals. Trying to please people will always keep you in eternal sadness. It's crazy. I just wanted to give some inspirational thoughts to black people. Again, Hotep, Black Power.